It is a beautiful morning here. Goldie and I are in northern Wisconsin, and we have an awesome adventure planned for you on this trip. We are going to go look at a bunch of waterfalls today. So let's go ahead and get into it. Grab your boots, grab your jacket, and let's get into it. Well, we just arrived at our first stop of the day for our waterfall tour. Let's go take a look. Well, there was a little look at the first waterfall of many today. Let's keep going, get to our next one. Just got the car parked back over there. We're at our second stop of the day. Let's go check these falls out. Well, there's a little look at the second stop of waterfalls on our waterfall tour. Let's keep going to our third one. This place is really nice, and this next one, our third stop, has a covered bridge on it, I should say. So let's go check out our third stop of the day. Amnicon Falls is a really nice state park in northern Wisconsin. It's got a lot of nice little waterfalls we're going to check out here. It's got a cool covered bridge, and a nice part, if you wanted to, you could camp out here as well. It's got a nice campground. But let's go take a look at some of the waterfalls. Go this way. Hey, this way. There you go. That little now and then waterfalls, I gotta look before I cross the road here. That little now and then waterfalls, a neat little waterfalls. It doesn't run all the time. When the water's high is typically when it runs. Hence the name, now and then. You having fun? This is a cool spot. Let's keep exploring. Goldie, what do you think, honey?
It's fun. Checking out the waterfalls.
It's kind of fun, I think. I think it's a great time. I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. Definitely a cool spot here at Amnicon Falls. The covered bridge is really neat to check out. We checked out the upper and the lower falls. Now let's walk upstream and check out some of the waterfalls up that way. Hey, come on, let's go. Let's go up this way. Let's go this way. Can't walk right next to where the water is, so we're gonna walk along the road for a little bit and then jump back to where the falls are. Well, that, my friends, was a little look at Amnicon Falls, and how beautiful is that with the covered bridge and everything. So pretty. Let's keep going to our next destination. We've got more waterfalls to look at. I seen this cool little turnoff here when I was going to our next stop for waterfalls, so we're going to stop and take a look at this. They have this little signage up here, so we better see what this is all about at this spot, since I had to stop, take a U in the middle of the road so we can come back and take a look at this. Welcome to the Wisconsin Lake Superior Scenic Byway. Kind of a cool little spot. Cruising down the road, seen this, so I had to stop, take a look at it. Oh, then there's Goldie. Hi, Goldie. Hey, how are you? Hi. Check out the sandy beaches of Wisconsin. Well, it was kind of fun checking out the shoreline of Wisconsin. So we better keep moving on our journey of checking out waterfalls. Made it to our next destination. From the looks of it, this place doesn't look too promising for waterfalls, but let's go check it out anyway. A little picnic area, a little fire ring there, picnic table, spot over here. You can do a little grilling if you wanted. Yeah, from the looks of it, it looks more like a creek or a creek than anything. Holy buckets. Cool looking rocks anyway, at least. Not much for waterfalls here. I've seen enough here. We walked around for a little bit. There's really no waterfalls here. It's more of a creek than anything. Some cool rocks that we did get a chance to check out. That was kind of neat. But let's go to our next spot. Sometimes traveling through these small towns, you can come across some cool little general stores, and this is no different. Let's go take a look, see what we can find. Let's go check out the other part. Kind of neat, the little bar right next to the general store. Definitely worth stopping and taking a look at. They got some cool stuff inside. Let's keep going to our next destination. All right, Goldie and I made it to our next destination. Now we're gonna go check out some waterfalls. So let's get after it. And this is the place that we'll be checking out now. Lost Creek Falls Hiking Trail. It's a 3-mile hike round trip. Let's get moving. Can you hear that behind me? Goldie and I made it to these waterfalls. I'm going to turn the camera out and I'll show you. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? I'm just kidding. We got a ways to go yet, but we're getting close. That was interesting checking that little waterfall out there. That was super cool. I'm glad we walked out here. It was 1.5 miles one way, which isn't that bad really if you think about it. For a nice payoff like that, to have a nice little waterfall, that's super cool. So we're gonna make our way back. Sleepy back there. She's had a lot of walking and hiking today. She's wore out. Well, let's head for Houghton Falls. All right, Goldie and I made it to our next destination, but if you see here, the gate locks at 6 and it's getting later in the afternoon, so we better go see how far of a hike it is, because I'm not even sure how far it is. Well, after looking at this board and reading it, I don't think it's going to be in our best interest to take a hike out there. And looking at the pictures, I'll show you here in a second, but I don't want to get locked in here at 6 p.m. when the gates automatically close, because if you do, it's a $100 fine. So I think what we're going to end up doing is go look for a camping spot for the night. All right, found us a place we can camp for a night, a free spot we can go camp. It's about, I just got to look to make sure no cars are coming. It's about 20 minutes, half hour from here, give or take. So let's head there and get camp set up for the night. Right, Goldie? Let's go. We got a few miles down this road and then we'll be at our campsite, I think, anyway. All right, this is our place here. So let's get turned in here, go in and see where we can find the camp out. Do you hear that? That's awesome. We're at our camping spot. I'm gonna flip the camera around and show you where we're at. Hopefully you can see it through the trees a little bit. Nice little lake right there. This is gonna be our campground. Our personal campground for the night out here in the woods. Got the car backed in and set. We're good to go. I think Goldie and I are gonna go for a little walk now. Go see if we can check out the lake view. Coming? We gotta go this way. Come on. We gotta go down through here. Oh, let's check out this lake view. This is awesome. Holy buckets, how awesome of a spot do we have here next to that? I just finished making myself a fresh cup of coffee. You can see the steam coming off it a little bit. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Kind of bums me out a little bit that the rain's moving in, because I wanted to go get that hike in because there was a beautiful waterfall there to continue our tour. With the rain moving in, we're not going to be able to continue this, but that gives us a reason to come back and do more touring of all the beautiful waterfalls in northern Wisconsin. And drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the video. So until we see you next time, peace out.